Welcome back to Pearl Media, where truth meets perspective. Today, we're diving into another classic Kevin Samuels moment. Let's get into it.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Ready? I'm good. How are you?
Good, appreciate it. How old are you?
I'm 27.
All right, people have talked about my headphones, but understand something. It's easier for me to hear sometimes. 27. So are you single or are you married?
I'm single. And when I heard you say 27, start now or put yourself on sale, I was like,
27. You
let's
don't,
go.
time to sell. Any children? Any children?
Yes. I was a young girl who, yeah, I have an 8-year-old. I had her at 19.
8-year-old?
Yes,
Okay. I'll come back to this in a minute.
sure.
But when it comes to dating, what are your rules for
So,
kissing, first touch, and then sex?
so I just started my walk in faith. So, sex, no, we're not getting there until,
Until what?
marriage basically is what I'm trying to
You plan on dying alone.
stop. Really?
Go ahead. You got your walking face, so sex is not going to happen until marriage. But go ahead.
So I mean intimacy,
I
holding
got
hands.
it. What about the kissing and then first touch?
So kissing, yes, you have to have, some type of, sorry, let me move where there's service.
Huh?
You have to show some affection. I mean, we are women, we are affectionate.
Right.
I'm Guatemalan. That's what I've been told prior. Like, I'm very affectionate, very sweet. Of course, we give the man their
But when
place.
it comes right down to it, you can kiss, but it's not going anywhere.
Right.
Okay. So what state do you live in?
California.
Okay. Please explain to the men why you believe this makes sense, that a man should have to wait to have sex with you until after you're married.
But good question. If they're a believer, they'll get it. If they're not, I mean, church is like,
Well, I'm a believer. But when did you start your faith walk?
after Halloween 2021.
So as a believer, you can't, it's hard to tell people that when you got a whole 9-year-old.
Right. And then that's what I say. I'm not like, I walk in faith. You have to wait for me. I already did my damage. I did my dues. I mean, like you said, I'm not like the typical 22-year-old that's single and no kids. I come with baggage. I mean,
Right.
it is what it is.
You come with baggage, child, and then you expect somebody to wait until you're married to have sex.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Please
My friend,
explain to the men why this makes sense.
and yes, you're so right. When I say it out loud, I'm like, okay, girl, calm down. Like, you're up here, bring it down here. Totally get it. I feel like how can I explain to a man why? I wouldn't say, hey, I'm waiting till marriage, because it scares someone off.
So you need to. See, you
Right.
need to be direct.
Right, because then I'm leading him on or stringing him along. Right. That's true. I feel like it's a case by case basis. Honestly, I should wait till marriage. Am I? I haven't crossed that line yet, but
You're trying to wait till marriage.
trying. Keyword. No.
No.
I mean, I am a very affectionate person. Sorry, it's like loading. I don't know.
Okay. Are you a very affectionate person? How are you gonna get your man off until you get married? I have Mormons who don't have sex, but they should have sex. I have clients who are Mormons, and as long as there's no hymen penetration, but what is a man supposed to do? Because you gotta understand something. You're a whole woman, and you sit up there with a whole child, and a man can see that you had sex.
Right.
And he's got to pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're sitting back saying, oh, you can't have this until afterwards. And he's going to say, okay, well, what's your ex-husband's name?
The pest died. No, I'm just kidding. No, you're right. Yeah. I mean, that's basically it. I'm hoping I can wait. Obviously,
Well, I'm just going to tell you right now, you need to go ahead and scrap that.
It's true. I mean, I did my due diligence. And
Well, because I mean, when you ladies do this, basically what it sounds to men is though, I'm going to put God between you and my vagina so I make better decisions. How about you just pick better?
Yeah, well, he was a great guy. I left him because I was young and naive and thought, ooh, what's out there? This is great. You know, he was a provider, lover, had a ring, everything. But I was the one, hold on, because I want to get married once.
Where's he at now?
Oh, he's in the picture. He's with a girl now, and great guy, still involved, helps, you know. No, he's not married. He went downhill after I left him. Poor guy. We were young.
And this is what I was telling when I was talking to Jessica Wong. I'm like, we ask women about relationships, and we hear women talk about they're so afraid of relationships because men and cheating and abuse. And I put up the stats showing that women cheat at the same rates men cheat at, and women are
If not worse. It's not worse.
Y'all are worse. You younger women are far worse.
Oh no, this little angel face, horrible. That's why I was like, I need to stop doing that.
So why do you think you can go out to the marketplace and say, well, now because I totally messed in another situation, I want you to wait.
I never tried it. I said I wanted.
But why even try it though? My question.
True. And I watched your video.
You go to college?
Yes, I graduated. I have my AA.
A what?
I have my AA.
And what?
Business.
Okay.
What's
your profession?
Well, so I was in the medical field in the plastic surgeon's office, but my daughter goes to private school,
What's
and I'm thinking, just admin now.
And you live in LA?
I live in LA, yes.
Baby girl, you're an admin in LA.
Well, it's like now I'm a school assistant director, a private school assistant director.
Middle class.
And then weekends I do hair.
Okay. Maybe you're nervous.
Yes.
But right now, it's sounding like you're pricing yourself out of the market.
I'm pricing myself.
Yeah, I mean, because you have an associate's degree and you're clerical, admin.
Yeah.
Okay, so not an exceptionally high earner. And then you do hair on the side.
Right.
To men, it's like, okay, what is a woman's leverage? So you can't leverage. What a lot of women will try to leverage is a career.
Right.
You got a job. You got a daughter. Do you want to have more kids?
Only if I, have my partner and he wants a kid. Yes. If not, no.
What's the partner?
My husband.
I don't see. You don't make sense.
I personally do not want more children. If my partner wants,
but you just said your faith walk was. What is that? A partner? It's a husband.
Well, I thought partner meant like husband. I thought.
No, it doesn't. No, man, it doesn't. See, if you're a Christian, words mean things.
Oh, because remember, it's only October. I'm a newbie.
But my point is, you're talking like a modern woman.
Like a what?
A modern woman who just found Christianity, which is fine, but you're saying everything that's going to make you end up alone. Partner.
Oh, no.
Partner. That means you have business partners. Husband and wife are roles.
Okay.
Wife. But the most important thing, you don't want children.
I'm not like saying no.
Ma'am, a woman who wants to be married needs to understand that men who want to be married, our primary motivation for marriage is legacy.
Right, 100%.
So you need to understand how backwards you are. You're coming with another man's legacy, and the next man can't have sex and then can't have a kid. Are you on drugs?
No, I'm not saying I can't. I mean, I won't. As a single young lady, heck no. Obviously, I don't want to, baby daddy. No. We're gonna change that. When I get married, I'll have
Are
three.
you a wife?
No.
Have you had no, no. Are you mentally a wife today?
Am I what?
Are you a wife? You don't get married and become a wife. You're a wife first.
Mentally, I'm preparing myself. I read my Bible study.
The Bible ain't gonna do it.
No, not the Bible. I'm in a women's Bible group.
That
And
ain't
then
gonna do either.
no, I don't get your question.
Were you raised to be a wife?
You know what? No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So you weren't raised to be a wife, and it sounds to me like you're just trying to figure it out.
Day by day.
But you don't understand what men who would be husbands want. We don't want women telling us what we can't do, and we don't want women saying that. Well, I mean, your decisions, every decision I've asked you about is a fear-based decision. I asked you, do you want more kids? And the assumption is after you're married, you're like, well, only if my partner. All right. If you don't get married, well, ma'am, you've already pretty much put yourself in a position.
No. Let's fix it.
Have you had any therapy?
No.
I think you should look into it.
I want to. I really do.
Because I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but for 27 and a woman with a 9-year-old, I'm getting kind of very youthful vibes from you. And I get you may be nervous, but you're almost 30 years old, and you're talking about you want to be married one day, and oftentimes people turn to God, hoping God will fix it. That's not how it works. Faith without works is dead. You could be in church, you could be in a woman's group, but a wife is a role. And what is why does a wife's role? What do you think? What do you think a role of a wife is? What does a wife do for her husband?
A helper, I feel. I feel that they're the heart of the home. They love, mainly they follow their husband. Obviously they don't want just a nagger and all that stuff. Like when you said youthful, I get it.
We'll get back to that, but I'm asking a question. What is the role of a wife?
Oh, helper, lover, helper, lover. You got me. A friend, like help. Go ahead.
Helper, lover, and what else?
And a friend, supporter, motivator.
So just by that answer, it tells me you have not put any thought into what a wife is. That's a very generic.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right.
So when I say you're not a wife, you're not putting any thought into it. You weren't raised to be a wife, and you're 27, okay, and you got a 9-year-old. So if you don't know what a wife is, what is a husband's role?
Oh, I haven't. I believe you've said it. The protector, a leader, provider. The head of the household. It's basically.
Child's father that?
Go ahead.
Was your child's father that?
All of it, yeah.
And you?
Yeah, I was young and naive, and I was like, oh,
What makes you think you get another chance?
Because I've been, honestly, I've come across great men, and again, I've done the same thing where I'm like, oh, but there's more. But that was me being,
What if you're out of chances?
We have to find out. I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know.
Then how are you going to survive?
Survive as in...
Yeah, if you're out of chances, because I don't know why women today feel like men are an unlimited resource. Like you get...
Oh, I know.
But you've already had a whole man who wanted to marry you when you had a kid. And you use this young excuse, which is, in my opinion, bullshit.
But I was 19.
I don't care.
Yeah, I was...
I don't care. Women have gotten married at 19. It's bullshit.
No, right. No.
You could have married that man. He wanted to marry you. Okay? And you probably run into other supermen. What if you're out of options? And my question is, a man of value has to want to marry you, and you have to be a wife. So you can want it, but you're not even ready for it. You don't even know what a wife is. So let's go on down the path. Focus. It's going down the path. When you hit 55 years old and you're still unmarried, man.
Oh my goodness. I never thought that far. No. But you were right. I don't know the role of a wife. I wasn't raised in that home. So that's something that I'm taking upon on myself now at 27.
When you're 55 years old and unmarried.
I know. I can't even think.
Why do you keep making these faces and doing this? Man.
Because I'm very expressive. That's how Guatemalans are.
Okay, but it's not helping you. That's not helping you. It's very youthful.
That's what I get all the time.
But stop it. Stop it. You should stop.
So why? I don't want to be like
those
girls that are like...
That's immature. It's juvenile. You're somebody's mother.
Right.
So I'm telling you, not from a mean place, but it's not helping you. It doesn't make you come across as somebody who's serious.
Right. Yes. But I know how to act like when I'm in the school. I know how to act when I'm in a meeting.
You're on a platform in front of millions of people.
Right. But I thought, we're having a conversation.
Stop. Tell me just to stop, because if you don't know when it's inappropriate. Okay. Let me get on task. At 55, if you're unmarried at 55.
Ugh. No.
Well, ma'am.
What's the question? If I'm married at 55, if I'm unmarried at 55, what?
How are you going to pay for yourself for the rest of your life, man? Because if you're not a wife today. You don't know what a wife is. You don't know what a wife does for her husband. You don't want to have any more children. So guess what, ma'am? Men don't listen. When I ask you for a response, listen. Because apparently you didn't get taught this stuff. Okay? So listen. How much money do you think you're going to need to retire on to live between the ages of 65 and 85? How much cash do you think you will need at 65 to last you for 20 years?
That is a good question. I have not thought of that. I don't know what the mortgage prices will be at that time, but I remember you
20 years of life.
I mean, I could be in a senior home. I mean, ooh.
I don't care, man. 20 years of life. Don't Google it. Man, stop. Jesus Christ.
No, I remember last time I asked somebody, you're like, just...
Man, 20 years of...
Okay.
Do you have like ADHD or something? I'm not talking... Okay. Are you on medication?
No, because
you should consider it.
I have it there, just in case.
But you should consider it, because cute ain't gonna get you that far.
I mean, that makeup on. No, I'm not trying to be cute.
You can't make this shit up. You're somebody's mother. 20 years of life, ma'am.
Yes. She's in 4 languages.
I'm going to ask you this question one more time, and then I'm going to let you go, because I'm about to cuss you the French toast out. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm blessed.
$20 years. How long? How much money do you think you're gonna need?
Well, in that time, I mean, let's say
20 years. Go ahead, no, whatever. How much are you gonna need to retire to live for the next from 65 to 85? How much? Ballpark it.
saying I pay off my mortgage. I don't know, 5,000. Who knows? That's what if I live home.
How much?
No, like, oh, you said in 20 years. A lot. Hundreds of thousands. 100,000s.
$100,000 for 20 years.
Hundreds of thousands.
How much?
Let's say 900,000. I don't know. 20 years if I pay off my mortgage and all that.
How much are you making annually?
Right now, and not
More than $60,000 a year?
like no, like if that.
$50,000 a year?
No, like 58
Are you hourly or salary?
salary.
You're making $29 an hour.
But then hair on the side. So that's
And you also have a daughter. Are you getting child support?
no.
Man, you live in LA. $58,000 is roughly $30,000 a year everywhere else. And see, audience, I'm going to the audience because I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt of being nervous.
Yeah.
This is beyond nervous. This is just unpreparedness for life. It's not a game.
It's not.
And I'm asking you a grown-up question. How much you gonna need to live on? And it's like, I can't even comprehend how much that's gonna talk. And the thing is, you better figure it out because the only way this shit works is if you have a husband. But this kind of stuff right here does not mean husband. Scatterbrain, cute girls with ADHD, and I don't mean any disrespect. I understand ADHD very well, but still, you gotta do something about it. And bottom line, you're gonna need about $2.4 million out in LA. And you ain't gonna get there on $60,000 a year. You're not gonna get there on an associate's degree. You're not gonna get there on hire on the side. You're gonna be living paycheck to paycheck in LA. And if you're not in a relationship, marriage, family, where will you be?
Yeah. And that's why I like talking in your video.
Where will you be though?
I'm not sure. I
The street.
no. I'd go to Guatemala. No, yeah, I get where you're coming from. Oh, you're so good here. Oh my gosh. Bye.
So what? So you just stuck your foot in your fucking mouth.
No.
This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. I mean, I'm serious. This is why I don't take that young shit. I was young because being young does not give women any other. They're not going. Look at that. Black women are dying. A dying homeless population growing. LA. Black women dying homeless in Los Angeles County. Women of color. You. So this little cute you had somebody who wanted to be with you. Man. We've gone from the rules of engagement to you're supposed to be teaching a whole woman, a young lady how to grow up.
Right.
Who's teaching you?
Me, day by day. In my body.
Ma'am, what if you're not qualified?
Would you qualify yourself? I wasn't qualified to do hair, and I studied. I have friends who are engaged.
Hair and a person are two different things.
Right. So you learn by.
No, you learn by understanding you're not qualified and going and getting the education.
Correct.
Modern women today are so oblivious and so.
They are
arrogant. You're in that camp right now.
Arrogance? No,
because you're sitting there talking. I'm talking about what if you don't get. I can't imagine this. Man, I don't know how you think this is coming across, but at 55, I asked you what's life going to be like. You can't even comprehend that you don't get what you want. Cute goes away.
Of course.
Cute goes away. And this is what we're doing in the West. They're not teaching women to prioritize relationships. So all you guys are doing is going around doing what the hell you want to, doing what feels good, making babies out of wedlock, breaking your homes, wrecking relationships, and then you want a man to come along after you find Jesus, and then you put his dick on ice. He can't have sex. He can't get a baby out of you. What the hell? That makes no sense. No, we've heard it, man. This is crazy. This is why I think therapy is so good. And that medication, I'm not kidding, man. Women with ADHD are walking time bombs because you're emotional creatures and your brain chemistry is off. You need to be taking that medication. I've dealt with women. I've dated women. I understand ADHD very well. And your cute pass won't work.
Oh, nobody uses that.
No, okay.
This one right here was rough to watch, not because Kevin was harsh, but because the reality of her situation is even harsher. She's almost 30 years old with a 9-year-old daughter and still thinking like she's 16. And before y'all jump in to defend it, understand this. It's not about bashing her, it's about being real. She says she's waiting until marriage to have sex, which sounds noble on the surface, but let's not ignore the fact that she already has a child. So this isn't about purity or principle. This is about trying to enforce rules now that the damage is already done. That's not standards. That's a reset button rooted in delusion. You can't hold men to traditional expectations when your own choices have been far from traditional. That's not being smart, that's being selective with accountability. Kevin didn't even need to dig deep. He just asked simple questions. What kind of man are you looking for? What do you bring to the table? How are you preparing for your future? And she had nothing, just vibes, vague dreams, and short-term thinking. She's living week to week, no structure, no plan, no real vision for what building a family actually takes. But somehow she knows exactly what a man should be doing. That's the part that kills me. Too many modern women can break down a man's role in 0.2 seconds, but couldn't tell you one thing about how to be a wife. No clue how to support, cooperate, or even partner, and worse, they don't see the disconnect. Kevin saw it right away. She's coasting on pretty privilege and riding it all the way into a brick wall. Because the truth is, pretty doesn't last. And when the attention dies down, you're left with decisions. And unfortunately, hers haven't been good. Here's what's tragic. It's not just about her anymore. It's about that child. That little girl is watching. She's absorbing everything. The indecision, the instability, the wishful thinking. And if this cycle isn't broken, guess who repeats it? This is why Kevin always says, it's not about feelings, it's about outcomes. Bottom line, no man is coming to rescue you from poor choices, especially not a high value one. You need clarity, humility, and structure, not vibes and hope. Because if you don't figure it out soon, you won't just lose out on a husband, your daughter will lose out on an example.